My name is Julie Murphy, and my debut Side Effects May Vary comes out from HarperCollins in 2014, March of 2014. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Side Effects May Vary and about the inspiration behind Side Effects May Vary. Um, Side Effects May Vary is about a girl named Alice who is diagnosed with acute lymphocytic leukemia. She's given a very limited amount of time to live. And in response to this diagnosis, Alice creates a list. I'm sorry, I have cats. And they parkour. I think I'm funny, but I'm not. Alice makes a list of things she wants to do, mainly people she wants to ruin. But there are some nice things on Alice's list. And when I say nice, I mean things that a teenager would want to do before they die, or things that this teenager wants to do before she dies. Anyway, so Alice makes this list, and she executes everything on the list. She finishes her entire list, just about. Then she goes into remission. So Alice has sort of done all her living, and she's gotten all her revenge, and now she has to live with the consequences. Okay, so the inspiration for Side Effects May Vary. I was a youth programs coordinator for a really small public library when I first started writing. And I was sitting around with the teens one night, and this was right before NaNoWriMo of 2011, and I was really hard pressed to come up with an idea about what I wanted to write about. Oh my god. I was working at this really small library, and I was sitting around, and we had an anime club. I don't know anything about anime, but these kids loved anime, and they were hilarious, and I loved to hang out with them. So we were all sitting around one night talking about what we would do if there was a zombie apocalypse, and where in the library we would go. So we started talking and like game planning and like coming up with all these different things that we could do, if there was a zombie apocalypse, and all the different places we could hide in the safest rooms, and it was crazy. It was insane. And then we started talking about, well, if the zombie apocalypse is going on, we can do whatever we want. And the kids started talking about all the different rules in the library that they would want to break. And they started talking about like all these like different things and people they'd want to tell off. But we had this great conversation, and I went home and I was like, that's it. I'm going to write a book about a girl who is on her deathbed and is going out with guns blazing. Also, if I am lucky enough to publish any novels in the future, you will find out that I really like to write about mortality. I think that as writers, we write about the things that puzzle us and are complex issues to us. And I think that mortality is something that I will always question, and I will always wonder about. And because of that, I think that I will always tend to at least have some undertone. My cat just discovered paper towels. Anyways, because of this, I think that I will always in some way write about like the effects of death on the living. So I think that also played into my inspiration. I think that pretty much tells you guys all about my inspiration. And if you're watching this, thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys next time. No one ever invited me for speaking engagement. And they thought I was the coolest, or at least they pretended that I was. That's what my cat is doing. He's eating a hanger. But I'm not stopping, so here we go. And like, it was just really cool. And so parkour. Hi, okay.